So in this video, I just want to talk to you a little bit about some next steps, and you may be thinking, okay, where do I go from here past maybe low code, no code, right? So you pick a platform, you might pick Microsoft platform, you might pick Zapier, you might pick, the plethora of items that we talked about earlier in the course, and you may be saying, okay, well, what if I really do like this and I want to get into some programming? What should I do? So let's talk about a couple of languages, right? So the sky is pretty much the limit. There's no shortage of languages out there to learn, but some are better than others for reasons of, how or where you can expand your career or go with it. So the number one language I would say you should learn first or consider learning first is Java. And the reason for Java, it could be JavaScript. A derivative of that would be TypeScript, but TypeScript is based on Java, and JavaScript's based on Java as well. And I'm loosely speaking here, so again, if those of you that know Java extremely well, you're going to correct me. I know you are, and I'm screaming at myself as well. So in any event, so Java is a good place to start, okay? JavaScript is also a good place to start, but again, it's all part of the Java scene. PHP, this is highly controversial because most people out there this is a dead programming language, and I would argue with you against that. I mean, we can pull up some of the statistics if you want, but there are web statistics. Look out there, look on the internet, how many sites on the internet run WordPress, and then look how many run Joomla, and then look at how many run Drupal. And if I'm not mistaken, it's over half of the internet is running one of those content management systems or a CMS, right? All of those CMSs are written in PHP. So guys, PHP is not going anywhere anytime soon, and it's a great web-based programming language. Another one to consider is Python. Python is stupid simple to use because it's probably the easiest to write, and you don't have all of those curly braces and symbols and extra stuff. It's pretty much, for the most part, a down and dirty language, and it's not a very strongly typed language, which is why it's so easy to learn, but it's niche, okay? Let me tell you why it's niche. So argumentatively, there are frameworks that you can use on the web with Django and I forget the other one, Flex, or anyway, there's another one. I think it's Flex. I may have misspoke, but in any event, you can use that to write web-based code for Python. For me personally, it's just easier to write stuff in PHP if I'm just going to go down and dirty. You can use C# and ASP.NET and that kind of stuff too. But in any event, Python is another good language to use, specifically if you're dealing with Internet of Things and Internet of Things devices like Raspberry Pis or I think Arduino or whatever the name of it is. I know I mispronounced that. But anyway, they're the single board computers, or SBCs. And these are like little cool devices that you can use to collect sensor, telemetry information, data. Anyway, Internet of Things, right? And so Python is usually a pretty down and dirty language that you can run on those. And if it's not running that, it's definitely running some kind of Java that you can run on there as well. So again, Python, great for that. And if you're getting into the data sciences, absolutely, you're going to want to use Python, right? Because that's like pretty much the language of choice if you're getting into data science stuff and any type of algorithmic stuff. Anyway, but those are the next steps. Those are where I think you should at least look. Again, this is an opinion. It's my opinion. Everybody that you talk to is probably going to agree to me to some degree or not agree at all. They may have their own opinions, but nonetheless, this is how I would suggest is how I see things for you as some next steps to move forward. Do the research, and obviously you're an individual. Just make up your own mind, but this will give you at least a place to explore and start your journey. Okay, that's it for this video. We're going to wrap up with one more video. It's super advanced if you decide to move forward into these other type of languages, because we're going to talk about object-oriented programming and what it is, because if you do go into it, you need to know what you're getting into. If you're going to stick strictly to low code, no code, feel free to skip over this video entirely. Okay, that's it. We'll see you in the next video.